So I guess first thing we got to do is go unlock contacts in this level range. A lot of people want to talk to me, which is good. We're gonna unlock some contacts. We are going to basically incarnate grind. So first we'll do some paper missions. Oh yeah, and my buddy who was on Mia Collins gave me the macro to pop that open, which is very convenient. Saves you from having to remember where the heck this button is. We are 1/3 of the way to unlocking Interface and Judgment after doing the ASF and Lord Recluse Strike Force. Or I guess that's all from the Lord Recluse Strike Force. Very cool. And from that ASF, we just earned 200 million bucks. That's very nice. Very shway, if you will. All right, let's just call these people that want to talk to me that we've talked to before. Okay, so Deos just gave us Pyther. Forrester, who are you gonna unlock? Von Grun. Von Grun's arc. The writing is a hoot. The arc itself kind of just makes me want to cry. If I remember right, it's got some like long and annoying missions. Give me the Abyss. No Shadow Spider. Okay. That's everybody? Yep, that's everybody. Okay. So let's get to Grandville. We'll do some paper missions. Grandville. So I'm working on the day job badge for the Midnight Club. Almost got it too. I have to sit down and see which day job badges I still need. We are probably running out. XLG says Final Fantasy has been shelved. It was shelved a little bit. It is true. Because this is the anniversary month, man. I gotta get this done. Defeat Louisa, defeat Ursus, Critical Blue. Let's fight the Malta guys. Let's start off with some Malta in our lives. It feels real nice to be built all the way out. I don't know what alpha slot power I'm going to take yet on this character. I still got to figure that out. More resist is really tempting. Even though with Meltdown, I don't really, like, I'm going to hit it. Here, let's just hit the button, like you'll see. Boom. Capped, capped, capped. Almost capped, capped, capped. Pretty high, capped. Like, so I think maybe the resistance one is probably not the right choice, which would suggest like maybe the endurance reduction, and then for our destiny we can take I don't even know the teleport one. Oh, he's not in that room. He's gonna be this way. Like, it is not exactly clear to me what I should be scooping up. And lots of Herc Titans in here, but no Zeuses. Was he just like a lone gunslinger? You know what, buddy? You know what? We're gonna just take you down. Got him. I have to clear this room, so let's just start with the operation officer. I love Winterose, man. Like, random, just your character just randomly starts spouting, like, ice effects on people. It's like, that's so silly. Don't even make sense, but I like it. Yeah, we do a whole lot more damage now than we did before. It's amazing what happens when you actually slot your powers. Jeez, that one desync is gonna pay. It's pretty much gonna pay for this build. Like, we'll open up here in a second. All right, let's get out of here. So minus the 250 million that I sent somebody, like we're like 100 million short. So yeah, we spent about I spent about $100 million equipping this character, and then I didn't even spend all my reward merits. Like, things just kept being stupidly cheap. Okay, next paper mission. Kidnap. Nope. Steal the gemstones. Alright. From Razorbeam's daughter. Okay, that's a cool name for a character. Razorbeam. I can only assume that Razorbeam, like, shoots razors out of his face. Razor Beam! So G says, did I tell you why there is an asterisk after Thunderbolts? No. But people really seem to like that movie. Maybe I'll give it a shot sooner rather than later. I don't think I even noticed that there was an asterisk. Is this the setup for some elaborate joke? Oh, you won't spoil it. Oh, okay. Did I ever tell you my favorite color is blue? That's a movie reference. That was totally a movie reference. Okay, here's the glowy. So it looks like 2, maybe 3 spawns, and we'll be out of here. Man, tromping my way through that Recluse Strike Force last night was just a hoot. Nah, it's a semi-spoiler at the end. Well, is it a spoiler or isn't it? What's a semi-spoiler? Is that like the thing that helps keep a semi-truck from flying off the road? That's right. That's right. I went there. You didn't think I'd go there, but I went there. Mulch group involved in gang war. Critical Blue 976. We literally just beat this guy up. Hold on. Let's go put him down again. Like, we literally just beat the tar out of this dude. What does he think he's doing? Hold on, my frame rate. Let me close the Homecoming launcher and the Steam UI. Yeah, that feels a little smoother on the jumps. It's still not smooth enough, but whatever. How does a 20-year-old game have performance problems? There's nothing even open on my computer. I could close the Discord UI. Hold on. Close that. Yeah, I could close the wiki page and the music, but that's self-defeating. Alright, let's go find Critical Blue 976 and his guards. Oh, yeah. Hey! I think it was the Discord UI. Things feel smoother. At least to my eye. Remember, I joined a team to go fight Adamastor. This was on many computers ago. And I get out there, and I go to like 1 frame per minute, man. By the time the game catches up with what people are doing, Adamastor is already dead. I felt so bad. I felt like an absolute heel. Okay, Malta guy needs to go away. Then we can deal with the robots. So let's hide around the corner, make the robots come to us. Okay, good enough. Let's start hitting our AoEs. Malta Titans have human brains inside of them, by the way. They're not actually robots. They're full conversion cyborgs. And the brains in there are not exactly willing. They get reprogrammed. Good times, huh? Somewhere the police in Peregrine City must have like a whole room full of like brains in jars where it's like, we don't know what to do with all these people, but we can't execute them. Defeat Archon, Foss, and guards. Let's go, Archon, Foss. I was really hoping I turned around and it was going to be the same door, because that would have been funny. So is the Asterisk and Thunderbolts because the Void shows up? Like, is that it somehow? Like, I don't get how an asterisk in a name is a spoiler at all. Because the movie's got the Sentry in it, so of course he has to wrestle with the Void. That's all the Sentry does. Justice like lightning. Thunderbolts. They get bred as the new Avengers. Well, you know, that kind of goes with the Avengers team that was the new Avengers. Because when Norman Osborn takes over the government, the new Avengers are like a bunch of like ninja type people. Like, they're a bunch of spec ops, like operator dudes and stuff, with one god on the team. That god would have been Doctor Strange. And then the Mighty Avengers were a bunch of gods with one ninja, which was Bullseye, pretending to be Hawkeye. No, that kind of already got spoiled for me because there was controversy over like the guy that was the KGB agent, like wanting to make it Avengers with a Z or something like that. Like, I saw that. You can't avoid that kind of stuff on Twitter, man, or anywhere on the internet these days, because people, like, the outrage mob just rolls in so fast. I guess I could avoid it if I had just muted the word Thunderbolts off of, you know, like blocked any mention of that word or something. That seems like a very dramatic step. Steal the Superiordyne derivative from Malta Group. Pull a heist on the LSSL. So I can do a bank job to unlock a bank job. That's kind of funny. Now let's go beat up some more council dudes. That bit's from the post-credit scene. You know, I've said something like this before, but we, meaning the people viewing these movies, kind of messed them all up. Because we went so gaga for like Guardians of the Galaxy with its wacky humor, and everybody was like quoting the Joss Whedon lines that made Avengers kind of a funny movie, right? And we kind of ruined these movies because they don't know how to do a serious movie. Like, I haven't watched the Thor movies after Ragnarok because I am not interested in Thor as a comedy, like a comic figure. That just doesn't work for me. And Ragnarok was already, like, unserious enough. It was a little off-putting. I really wanted to like Ragnarok a lot more than I do, because I do like it. In fact, somewhere behind my monitor, yeah, there's the Ragnarok poster. And I don't know. Like, I find it, it's the end of the world, but everybody's cracking jokes. You know, it feels weird. Because even Spider-Man in the comics doesn't crack jokes quite that much. Deadpool does, but Deadpool's also, you know, a horribly scarred cancer patient, so he's entitled. Ready to cause some mayhem? You bet I am. Let's go rob the Peregrine Bank. You ever just robbed the Peregrine Island Bank? Oh, maybe we'll go around and we'll do the anniversary badge hunt after this. I love how draw distances get weird on some of these objects. We're listening to 2077 Midnight on the Midnight Anima channel, which I did discover in the description. The person... Yeah, the audio on this channel were created with AI software mixed and mastered in Ableton by Midnight Anima. So we're listening to AI slop. And you know what? For our purposes, it's okay enough. Blow some cars up just by standing here. I love having powers that let me do that, by the way, like where you just make things explode. I think that's a hoot. Let's see, we have all the civilian defeats we need. We need to beat up PPD. And I need the we set things on fire keys, which I don't remember where those are. Let's see, sometimes there can be, yeah, a group here. Okay. Oh, hey, longbow. Aren't flamethrowers actually, like, illegal in warfare now? And there's a group back here. I'm used to it being carnies. It being knives, it feels kind of weird. I will happily beat up all these PPD that want to show up, man. This is not a problem for me. Now, is this the Bernie building? It is! Sweet, we need to do this for the badge, so let's do it. They couldn't even hit me. That's so nice. Shoot, I should just turn the difficulty up. Wait, no. That goes against what I stand for. It's real nice being level 50 and actually like fully slotted and stuff. Like, this feels so good. Alright, I don't think I need any more side quest badges from these things. Where do I even find that out? Because there's not like a Mayhem safeguard tab here. Would that just be accomplishments? Oh, who's shooting me? Hey guys. Take down the Sea to Hamadon. Take Becky and the first... Yeah. Complete the original version of Recluse Strike Force. I'm probably never doing that, man. F that. Okay. Are these under achievements then? Take damage. I gotta farm the damage badge still? Wow. Look at this. Our little, Ground Zero heal power. Working on that heal, man. Here we go. Yeah, so we need one more of those. Collect 4 meteor samples during a single run-through of Drowning in Blood? I don't even think I knew what this badge up was or is. Okay. I have to look up how to do that. I don't think I've ever done that before. Keep Frosty. Look sharp, boys. A villain. Get 'em. Keep it together, Shalice. Spines is so much fun. You just walk around and make people melt around you. Like, what more do you want in life? It is kind of amazing going back to the Thunderbolts topic, the Avengers Z thing. Because how did that make it through, you know, their layers of sensitivity readers and test audiences and stuff. With how averse movie studios are to any kind of controversy like that, that really just kind of sticks out to me. It feels a little cray-cray. Now I'm more likely to hit that button up here. Leave it. Oh, I need to recolor my tentacles. I'll have to go do that. You know, radiation being green basically comes from The Simpsons, right? They always depicted the radioactive waste as glowing green. But the reality of the situation is radiation, if it's visible, it's probably Cherenkov radiation, or it's like emitted UV light or something, so it's going to look blue and white. It's the floating gun! We can't target that guy. We can't target him. Is he dead? What? It's just a floating gun. Is he ever going to despawn? Okay, he did. As soon as we turned our back, he went away. Come around the corner. That way the terrorize wears off. As a little fear maker can't fear us if we are not in line of sight. What am I doing on Peregrine police defeats? Defeat 200 Vanguard. Ugh. Okay. That doesn't seem particularly fun. What if I go to closest to completion? Take out 200 vampires. Wait, am I missing? I'm missing one? Which one am I missing? Well, that sounds like an excuse to go through Lord Schweinzer. Lord Schweinzer stuff. Go to the police station, we can fight some PPD. There's a jailbreak on this map. How can I farm damage dealt? I wonder. Well, there are the test dummies, right? You can punch in Rickety Warzone. Hey, you are who I was looking for. Where's your friend at? Ask stupid questions and you get stupid answers. Where's your friend at? And then she shows up. What did we just unlock? That is the police station, right? Where's your mob at? Well, we're gonna go break into the police station. There's the Knives of Artemis. That store has... Hey there. This will be the pawn shop robbery. Seriously though, like, what is the point to having like sensitivity readers or whatever if they're gonna let something that's gonna be very controversial for a lot of people through? Seems weird. Like they're not earning their keep. But what do I know? Nothing. I don't know nothing, man. I'm just some dude that plays City Heroes on Twitch a lot. Poor little security dude. I'm kind of intentionally triggering the alarms. Like, I want to get a lot of dudes in here to beat up. Come here. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hit me. Come on. Punch doors. Wow, the door exploded. Kind of crazy. Little cray-cray grandma. You know who I wish would come back and do a stream? I'd like to see Moniker come back. I don't know. Watching him play Bobble was always just fascinating because he's so good at it. There's something to be said for watching people who are truly excellent at what they do. It's fascinating. Remember one time I went to a place in Kentucky where they did like glass blowing. Watching those guys do that stuff was pretty cool. I mean, I learned how to do basic glass blowing, but I was definitely not on that level. Well, at the time I didn't know how to do glass blowing at all, but like later on in my scientific career, I learned really basic stuff. Unfortunately, all my my glass blowing and science was completely useless because I'm a theoretical guy. So actually, like stitching pipettes together and that kind of stuff is not something I've ever needed to do. But theoretically, I guess I could still try that. Just need a propane blowtorch. With, gotta make sure you got, like, the variable control nozzle, too. Because to do glass blowing, you have to, at least through that method, you have to be able to control, like, the gas mix. How much oxygen is in the flame versus how much propane. Because sometimes you want a real hot, small flame. And then sometimes you want a cold propane flame. Now you're like, cold flame? Look, sometimes fire's cold, okay? Like, in terms of, you know, my particular specialty as an astrophysicist, like, the sun is actually really cold compared to a lot of the stuff that we dealt with. That's why the sun does PP chain burning instead of C&O cycle burning. That's right, I said PP chain. Deal with it. And just so you know, I really did just break into this place so we can punch the doors. That's how goofy we've become. I saw how close we were, man. I'm like, there are doors. Homie's probably going to resurrect himself if I had to guess. Build's working out real nice. I'm very satisfied with it. Thanks. Payback time. Let's use a little maneuver I like to call bar fight. Okay, buddy. Well, let's get you out, and then you can fight these longbow guys while I punch doors. We do have a little bit of endurance trouble. We could use more recharge. That says I should probably go with... What should I go with? I should go with... the Destiny? That gives both. Well, I could also take... Here, you punch stuff while I look through here. So we could go Ageless, right? And that would give me Recharge and Recovery, which are both fantastic. What's Spiritual? Is that Healing and Recharge? Yeah. Nerve is like Accuracy. I don't know if that's ever really a good choice. That gives plus End Mod. Wouldn't be so bad. This will get our endurance under control and also bump our damage resist, like to cap across the board. Pretty sure. Where's mids at? Open it up. Yeah, we're gonna do a little character crafting on stream. Assuming mids ever opens. It didn't open mids. Oh, there it goes. It's just really slow. It's very silly of it. Okay, let's open up Tabez. Okay, hold on. We got to tell mids to open the right directory. Options, configuration, updates and paths. Mids just absolutely refused to work like a sane piece of software for me. I had to reinstall it like 3 times. Hey, there we go. Now we're in the right place. So Tabez, while we're doing this, let's just kind of look at some options here while we're punching doors. So like if I go cardiac, oh, that increases absorb. That's interesting. Is that with meltdown? Turn meltdown off. Yeah, that's just going to cap us. Yeah, that seems like that's not such a great thing, because meltdown exists, and it's gonna just cap us out like that. Now, if I take that and this, was that due to our psi resist? This keeps jumping for some reason. Yeah, that seems like that's not really worth it. That's so much overkill. Oh, hold on. Whoop. We're punching doors with the badge, so let's get back to punching doors. And then let's get back to... Hey, Cannibal Cat. Just doing some comparisons while we punch this door. So yeah, I don't think cardiac is a good choice for us. By that same token, resilience is also not going to be a good choice. Kinda says maybe agility? I mean, in mod and recharge, those are both things we need. Yeah, that does a lot for our recovery. Recharge and defense. What does this do for defense? So it's like 1.7% across the board. You know, that's not a lot, but that's not a little either. That might be the way to go. In-mod, recharge, and defense. This is everything I need, all in one package. Because more recharge is good too. What does this do with... what's this do to hasten? Let's see. Hasten, 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 hasten. Where are you, buddy? I'm just shy of perma hasten with that. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Let's go agility. Alright. Let me close out of that build. Happy Star Wars Day to you too. We're gonna punch one more door. How close am I on these stupid doors? We gotta be getting real close here. Look at that. 8 more. Don't ask me why I feel compelled to do this, but I do. So next time I get a mission with a bunch of doors in it, we should be in range of just finishing that off. Alright, great. So let's break this door. After we finish this door off, we'll go talk to Wiggy the Brit. We'll get a contact. Life is good. But I wonder which one of the exploration badges we missed. Seems weird, because we missed one somewhere. It'd be nice if these things were all in one place. Here we go. Alright, let's get out of here. And we'll figure this out. Atlas Park, Kings Row, Skyway, Steel Canyon, Independence Port, Talos Island. We missed Brickstown. Okay, we missed Brickstown. That's not a big deal. Very silly of me to have missed Brickstown, but, you know, whatevs. It happens. Alright, let's go talk to this nerd. Oh, he's not going to give me a contact, but we don't have them all unlocked, do we? We got Pyther, Shadow Spider. Oh, maybe they unlock each other. That's probably what's going on there. Okay. Well, anyway, nice little robbery. Thumbs up for crime.